Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and today I am going to first show you a tag that I received. This is my second tag for my birthday, so thank you so much to Faye. I really appreciate that you took your time and some money and sent me a tag. So we're going to open that up first and have a look. I'm very excited. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I am having a good day. It's kind of a crazy week. I'm going to have a few of those here. I got lots of stuff happening and going on. We got my son's graduation coming up, and yeah, just all kinds of stuff. So my birthday, which I kind of would rather ignore, but so anyways. Okay, so let's get in here. Oh, look, she sent me more Braille. Faye, you weren't supposed to send me anything but a tag, but I thank you, my friend. I did. I was just about out of Braille, so I really appreciate it. That's super duper sweet of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And she sent me a card. So we'll have a look at that first. Yeah, I haven't found any in this area. I mean, I don't go a whole lot, so it's not like I have just been scouring for it and not finding it. Look at this cat. Is that not the cutest thing? Oh, that is adorable. That's the way my cat looks at me sometimes. And she put in her card. Let me just make sure. Yep. She's just got her Etsy on there. Oopsie. Here, let's see if we can get this light a little bit better on it. I point it upwards a little. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I will put information in the description box below. And I'm just reading her card while I'm holding that for you guys. Oh, she's so sweet. Oh, so that is Faye. Let's see. There's that. And she put a piece of cardboard so we don't get crunched here. Oh, the paper is so cute too. It's tissue paper with kitty cats. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. So kind of you, Faye. Faye is such a sweetheart. She, as you probably saw on the card, but she has a YouTube channel. So definitely go over there and an Etsy. She does beautiful work. And just sweetest lady. So definitely check her out. Subscribe to her channel if you don't already. I don't want to bend it. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is so cool. I love the wings. It's like a flower that she's cut into wings. How neat is that? And then she's put on a little itty bitty slide that she's made with a flower petal in there. That is so cool. Oh my goodness, I love this background stamp. Or it's a printout, I'm not sure which, but very cool. And then some vellum on here with a little Tim Holtz field label and a Tim Holtz paper clip. Oh, it's just so cool, Faye. Thank you so much. I really like it a lot. You guys, I mean, 2 tags I've gotten. I've had people say, I'm worried to send a tag because I'm afraid it won't be good enough. It's awesome. You guys have done wonderful. I mean, yeah, don't worry about that. My goodness. I'll love any of the wonderful artwork from you guys. So super fun. Thank you so much, Faye. I love it. Fabulous, fabulous tag. And thank you so much for the Braille. Couldn't think of the word. This is just so fun to play with because you can ink it up and all kinds of stuff, and then you can see all the nubby spots. So yeah, very fun. And we can always use cardboard because that's what I do when I send out my stencils and stuff, is put a piece of cardboard with it. Okay, so today we're going to be doing the Margarete Miller Collage Challenge, and if you're not familiar with the Collage Challenge, it is a 52-week prompt assignment challenge. She gives you 6 prompts. You can use 5 of them, and you also get a bonus one that you can choose to use as well, or you can replace one of the main 5 with the prompt, or the bonus. Okay, so I will leave Margarete Miller's YouTube channel in the description box below so that you can go over to her channel, and I leave a link to a video where she explains everything more and goes into more depth, and then you can go to her shop and either purchase her planner, the actual planner book, or you can purchase a planner in digital format so that you can put it into like this type of thing, or probably a smaller one, but a altered book or something like that. Or you can do what I've done, and I just purchased the prompts themselves, and then I'm using just this mixed media 9x12 inch, what's that here, 9x12 inch mixed media paper. It's 90-pound paper, and I just got it at Walmart. The thing I liked about this particular one is the pages come out. So you can take the pages out and then put them back in, and it's just, that's a very nice feature of this particular little book. So that's why I chose it. But these are all of my past collages that I have a video for each one. So if there's one you haven't seen or whatever, I do have a playlist where they're all at, plus all the collages I did last year for the Margarete Miller Collage Challenge. So yeah, you can check those out if you so choose. Where are we at? 15 was last week, so we're on number 16. So I have my piece of paper ready to go. Move this out of the way. It is a super fun challenge, so if you love collaging, or even if you really haven't collaged before, it's kind of a good way to do it because she does give you the prompts. And the prompts for this week are a photo, and I've chosen this crazy photo with this lady from Victorian times on some type of exercise machine. You can see that she's got, it's like a handle right here that she's holding onto, and you must pull it somehow with weights. I don't really know, but look at that contraption. How'd you like to have that in your house? So anyway, that was fun, I thought. And then a ticket. I just have a ticket that I've inked and, you know, done some grunginess to. A bird. I've chosen this bird right here. Just a pretty bird. I don't know what kind of bird. I'm not a bird aficionado, but a date. I just have, this is from my Torn Paper and Ferns digital download. One of those little like label-y things that says August 4th, 1843. I have no idea, obviously, what year this was or anything, but it's a date. Water in some form, and we'll get to that in just a second. And then the bonus is a circle, and you guys have seen me. I'm going to stamp circles. So that's what we have to work with today. So the first thing we're going to do is get a little bit of color on our background using water, because that was one of the things that we needed to use. So I have this down just as to get messy, but what I've done, and I did it beforehand because you kind of need it to get dry. So this is Tim Holtz Distress Oxide inks, these, you know, just regular Distress Oxides, and I've just turned them over and, you know, squished them all over different colors. I think I have Rusty Hinge. Let's see. I have Mermaid Lagoon. That's the blue. I have Twisted Citron, just a little bit there, because I knew I wanted 10 of that. Rusty Hinge. And then I have Walnut Stain is this one. Okay, and what I've done is just, like I said, turned it over, squished it, you know, to get the color onto the wax paper. This is kind of a waxy deli paper that I get on Amazon. And it just comes in a big plastic sleeve thing, and it's just deli paper. But it is a little waxy, and I don't remember if it says it's waxed or not, but you do want, like, you could just use wax paper is what I'm trying to say. And I discovered this when I was doing my those little mushrooms with the toad, and I'm not sure where that is at the moment, but anyways, I had done this to get some color on the mushroom, and then I came back later, it had already dried, and I just spritzed it again to wet it again. And I figured out that you can get, I don't know if you can see right here on this ticket, but there's the little blue, they're more like dots, instead of, sometimes when you do it fresh and you dip it, you just get more of a, like a blurring or just a bit of the color, you know, you don't get that. But see, if you wait, put the ink down, spritz it from up high. I have this little bottle and I hold it up high so that I can get the little tiny bead droplets, you know, of water on there. And then you let it dry, and then I'll spritz it again to reactivate it, but it lets you get some of the dots instead of just getting the bleeding of the color. You know, when you dip it when it's wet, originally, a lot of times you just get the color, it just bleeds out on there. So that's what I'm trying to say. So this I've already put down and let it dry. And so now we're just gonna reactivate it again by getting it wet. And I don't know if anybody else has done it this way or not, so I have no idea. But anyway, this is just what I figured out by playing with those little mushrooms. So I get it a little bit wet again. And then, I mean, I'll still get some kind of a blurry spot here and there, but it does let it pick up more of just the little dots instead. So see how I can get more of the dappley thing instead of just a wash of color like you would if it was still really wet. So this is just a fun, I don't know, just something I discovered, and I really like the effect of that, the little beads of, you know, color. I just think that's kind of fun. So let me know if you try it and what you think. But you just, it works best to let it dry. It does bead up originally too. When you spray it the first time, it definitely beads. But I just noticed when I dipped it, when it was freshly wet the first time, I don't get as many of the little dots. I get more of a washout instead. So I like this. I mean, see there, like that was pretty wet, so I still got some of the blurring, but you know, it's fine. So let's see, where else can we do a little bit of the green there and over here. But yeah, it's just kind of a fun thing to play with, and it's really fun with those little mushroom house things I did, because it just ends up looking, you know, like spots on a mushroom or whatever. This is just going to be our background. And so it doesn't have to be perfect, because it is just a background effect for behind our photo and all. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you guys, that is kind of a fun, you know, different effect to do with the Tim Holtz inks. So that is that. And then I might just do a little spritzing here and there to get more, you know, that. So that I have more of a water look for our challenge here. Let's do like maybe one more. Okay. Now I'm going to get this dry and I'll be right back. So it is mostly dry, a tiny bit wet right there and right there, but we're going to mess with this other stuff for a minute, so I think it'll be fine in the end. So yeah, that's just kind of a really fun little effect that you can get. And the cool thing is, like, I put that deli paper aside, I can let it dry again and go back to it and use it for something else. So, I mean, as long as you don't mind having a deli paper hanging around with some color on it, which most of us probably have worse things around. So anyway, yeah, it's just kind of a fun little thing that I discovered while playing with those mushrooms. I forgot, and I don't want to tear the end of this, like, mess it up. So I'm going to try to do this very slowly and hang on to. Okay, that worked out okay. The trick with this ruler is to put pressure wherever it's tearing, because like I've done it a million times. If you put it on and you hold top and bottom pressure and you pull, a lot of times you'll end up with a tear, a blob, a tear, you know. It you really have to put the pressure all the way along the tear, especially when you're doing the little thin parts. Like this, I can go all the way down and it's fine, but when you're trying to get just a little sliver off, you really got to keep moving the pressure, because it will just rip weird. So anyway, and I re-inked that, and for some reason my ink froze. I had it shipped to me and it froze because it was so stinking cold last week. And when I re-inked this, it left like that, the creamier portion of the ink, and I had shaken it and everything, so it wasn't that I didn't shake it. But anyway, like a blob of it right there. I mean, it doesn't seem to be affecting it wrong or anything. It's just kind of weird. So my ink pad looks really strange. It's the walnut stain oxide. I mean, it's working fine because I did some really cool sort of label-y things. I'll show you in just a second here. So I did these. When I cut out those little mushroom houses that I'm cutting out, it cuts out, you know, the doors and all that. And so I just stamped them, and then I did the Distress Oxide around the outside and spritzed them with water, you know, and they kind of turn gray from the walnut stain. So anyways, it's definitely working fine and reacting fine, but those were kind of fun. Those are just bits and pieces from Tim Holtz stamps. Like instead of using the whole stamp, you just ink part of it, you know, that type of thing. But, and so I do send those along when you get, if you order the mushroom houses, I send you, you know, some of those little cutout things too. Hello. Hello, I'm back. I am so sorry. My video apparently just stopped, and I just realized it as I was just jabbering away here. So what I've decided to do, because there aren't that many pieces for this particular collage, so I'm adding pieces of paper, and you can see that that's how the spattering or that effect works with the Tim Holtz inks and the water, and then you let it dry, and you know, that whole thing. That part of the video was intact, but I don't know what happened. It just stopped. So anyways, we'll continue on, but I'm just putting on random other pieces of paper. They don't have anything to do with the collage prompts or anything, but it just needed something else, and so I'm just adding background bits basically. So just scrap papers that I have that were in my old raggedy papers and that. So I'm just adding stuff from there. So apologize for that, because you guys kind of missed out on me jabbering about whatever I was jabbering about at the moment. So we can continue on. I'm just kind of holding this where I want it, and then adding the little bits of paper around behind before I glue this piece down. So you guys really haven't missed anything. But I just didn't realize it wasn't working. It was, and then it stopped. So anyhow, I hope y'all are having a good day. We are having a pretty good day around here. It's windy today, but we can't really complain, because yesterday for us was Easter, and it was beautiful here. The sun was shining and wind wasn't blowing, so yay. And it wasn't 18 degrees, which was very nice. It's just been kind of yuck. So anyways, that's what we got going on. So I apologize if you feel like you missed stuff. I kind of want to find, I'm going to put this here, but I sort of want to find maybe another little something in my old paper scraps. I don't think I need more music. Not sure what I want. This is just a bag full of scraps. I could use this kid writing more. Or it's a kid's book, so the print is big, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I hope you guys had a lovely Easter. I know that it'll be Wednesday when you see this, but for me it's Monday, so it was just yesterday, if you're wondering why I'm jabbering on about that. This is some Edith Holden just text. So maybe we can use a little piece of this just to go in behind stuff. It just has she has a cool font, or, you know, the way she wrote. That's neat. This I think I will use down here. Just trying to see what I want. I think I'll just kind of rough up this edge because I don't want to tear it anymore. It's real old book page, so it just like roughs up nice. Yeah, so hopefully you got to enjoy either time with family or time outdoors for Easter. Maybe got to do some crafting. That's fun. Always, right? I like this how it says I've got to have a whistle for that. Words. I'm going to tear it a little closer this way, I think. Just reminds me of PE or something when I was a kid. You know, they always had whistles, and I loathed PE. I don't know about you guys, but because I've never been super coordinated, and I was always very thin when I was young, but I was not very coordinated, and so, you know, I never got chosen for, you know, when they pick people, all that kind of junk. I was always not chosen or last or whatever, because I'm not a sportsy type person. And I did not like, we played dodgeball and that kind of stuff when I was a kid, when that was still allowed. And I just basically always got creamed. So I didn't love it. Did not love it. Not a thing. But I can definitely appreciate people who are very good at, very athletic, you know. I did get better as I got older. I at one point wanted to do a triathlon, you know, like I was in good shape. I don't like team sports or those kind of things. Okay, I think I'll do something like that. So let's get that glued down, and then we'll worry about our other bits that are going to go on there. But I never would have known they had, isn't this a cool exercise thing? I mean, it's gigantic, but I have found all kinds of pictures of that kind of stuff. Like I said, I think I'm going to do some kind of digital with it. I don't know yet what, but I don't know if you guys heard me say that, or if that was on the part that got gone. But anyways, they're just really funny images to me, because they dress all in, you know, like she's all in this whole crazy dress that would not be super fun to exercise in. And yet, there she is. Nothing like sweating with a corset on. I cannot even imagine. I struggle in the summer just with, you know, normal shirt and capris and all that on, much less that kind of thing to exercise in. I'm going to scoot it down a little bit. I think. Do I want to go up here? No, I want down here. Just works better down there. I'm just making a mess with the glue. I'm having one of those days where it's just gloppy. Yeah, I don't know what in the world. I know I hit the little button to make the video go, and then I look up and it's not going. So I'm sure it was user error. I mean, duh. It's like I feel so bad when people contact me because like something with their printer isn't right or whatever, you know, they're trying to do digital downloads, and it's like, I don't know, it's so hard to tell other people how, you know, what possibly could be going wrong. I'm getting that all over, so that might be kind of a bad thing. You might want to get it really heated, not have that ink come off like that. Let's see, got my bird. I want my bird right here. I'm kind of just jabbering about nothing today, huh? I need my number too. Got our ticket. Put the ticket over here because I'm kind of missing something over here. Put it up here. Yeah, maybe I'll put that up there. My date. I could put something else right there. What shall it be? Different bag of papers. Yes, I have too many, and yes, it's annoying. Oh, this has dates too, which is kind of cool. But it's a little thick because it's one of my collages. So this has dates too. We could use a piece of this. Don't really need quite that many. Don't want this piece. I'm just trying to figure out what I want here. Maybe that piece. All right. Nothing on there. I put a new sponge on. Okay. My ticket. My date, and then we need circles. And we also need our number. 16, right? I can find my numbers. I don't know why I keep forgetting to get these out. But it is what it is, right? That's a 6. Do I have a big enough one? It's a 7. That's a 1, but it's kind of little. I mean, it would work. Yeah, it works. That ticket doesn't want to stick. It might have to have some art glitter glue, or maybe I just didn't push on it hard enough. Sorry, couldn't get all those. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't want to stick. Okay, let's do some circles. I was thinking these lids. I got looking at these lids. Let's see if they'll work. I don't have any circle stamps, so we could draw circles too. But we'll try this and see if it even does it. Yep, it does. I could have done paper circles too. That would have given me more things, but it's all right. There's circles on here too. Were you guys telling me that? Look at, I'm getting, because it's all over my fingers. It's not good. My sticky, gluey fingers. That like sticks right to my finger. Okay, there's those. And I always like to use the bottom of my water, my little spray bottle. Yeah, I'm just making a mess, I'm telling you, with this ink. What not to do is what I'm best at showing you guys, I think, sometimes. Okay, so I have one more, maybe smaller. I just don't want that on everything. One more smaller circle thing. I asked for some circle stamps for my birthday, so I'm hoping my husband heard me. We'll see. We'll see how he does. Because I do like my circles. Okay, and then, let's see, don't know what I have. Like, I want one more smaller. Button. I think that'll work. I can hang on to it. It's gonna fall at the wrong moment. A lot of circles. You guys are probably thinking the same thing, right? Okay, I think that's good on those. I'll forever have a black ring around that button. And these numbers are in my Etsy shop. And if you don't see them, I just keep checking because I print them, you know, as often as I can. Sometimes I run out, but then usually the next day I've got more in there. It's just a matter of catching up again. I don't know how well this all goes together. I usually try to make things work together, but a bird and a picture, I don't know, I guess I could have done a lot of different things, but I just love these pictures, so I was like, I'm using one of those. What else do I want to do to it? Anything? Maybe just some spatters. What color spatters, though? Because it's already got all that spattery stuff. Don't know if I want that at all. Uh-oh, something went behind my desk. I'll just do a little Stabilo All. And this is, oh, you guys can't see that. It is in my, if you go to my Linktree, it's in my Amazon Associates link, the Stabilo All pencils, and that's a set of 3. They're just fun to play with because they're water soluble. Got to have a whistle for that. Yeah, I was a pretty scrawny little kid, so sports and me weren't best buds. The Stabilo All on old paper is really cool because it kind of, when you get it wet, this is just a water pen. I didn't say that, I'm sorry. It kind of, I don't know, it turns a cool color on that old book page. So I really like it on the old book page. This is really grungier than I thought it would be. It's because I added all that old paper. See, this will come out cool. And you can also choose to like do this kind of thing if you want to. If you don't want to color directly onto whatever it is you're making, and it works too. Just a little bit lighter that way. If you don't want as much in a spot. So give me another water element thing. Not sure what, I mean, maybe she meant like a picture of the ocean, or I don't know. And I go completely in a different direction, but I don't know. It's just however you interpret it, I guess. So I went for using water rather than images of water. See, that blue's still reacting. So now I've got the blue in there too. All right, so there you have it. I have photo or portion. I have the whole photo. A ticket, a bird, a date, and then there's dates over there too. Water in some form. I have the water spatters and all that. And then circles. There's circles everywhere. So yeah, I might even make that drip a little bit down. Come on, water. Oh, so it goes all the way over there. Just wanted it to drip a little. Alrighty, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you again probably Friday. All right, we'll chat then. Talk later. Love you guys. Bye.